Good morning, Soul Fam. It's all foggy. It's about time to leave Washington State in the next week or two. So I got a question for y'all. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. But let's just say I'm a gang member. I'm a crime boss. I'm a fucking head of a organization, right? And I send a group of goons to go rob somebody, right? And a fight breaks out, right? But then I have another set of goons, and then I send them in. And they save the day, right? Or it makes it look like they saved the day. But I was the one who created the problem in the beginning. I'm the one who sent them guys to go rob that people. And then I sent them the heroes. Am I a hero? I don't fucking think so. So why are all these uniform officers heroes? They're more like papsies, scapegoats. And they think they're standing for something and standing for our rights, but they're really just what are they doing? If I was a cop, I would retire. Because that shit's a death sentence right now. That sucks. That sucks. But in order for us to create something new, some shit just has to crumble. You know? And I'm not for all these movements that were created artificially. You know what I mean? No one's a hero here. They're all papsies and scapegoats. You don't stand for shit. You never have. And that's probably why you're standing for something that really has no meaning except hate behind it. And the only true knowledge you're getting about all of this is through the mainstream media, which isn't it kind of odd that it's the only protesting that is allowed to go on right now. Nothing else. No anti-vaccine, no anti-fucking virus, fucking masks, none of that. Black Lives Matters strictly only. And they're fucking heroes, right? Because we fucking forgot what a hero truly is. Because you don't create something. You don't create a problem and then be the solution and say, hey, I'm the fucking hero. Pat me on the back. It's just a moment in time until, let's just say, 50% of law enforcement say, you know what? I'm good. This ain't for me. You know? And they retire. Especially the ones that got into it strictly for that sense of power, for that false illusion of power. Because that's gone. There ain't no power there. Motherfucker ain't afraid to put that thing on you. We've seen that. And that sucks. I mean, individuals are bold. And it just goes to show. You know? I'd hang out in the sun while you fucking pasty fucks out there get some color. 'Cause, I don't get it. Black Lives Matter. I understand that. But I just don't understand the fight. Because I see these videos. And they're asking all these protesters to, let's talk about numbers, you know? Let's talk about the numbers that are firing you up, making you angry, making you believe that there's truly a problem. And then they start comparing numbers of the white race, if that's what you want to fucking refer to it as. The death rate of the white people who get shot unarmed by officers compared to the African American. There's even no comparison. We beat them by half. So, how does that make any sense? Because the numbers that you're fighting over are faulty. And then as soon as you get called out on it, you cowered like a little bitch. You walk away and get mad and angry and start throwing your sign. Out of a fit of rage because you know there's so many holes in your fucking story. And the only thing you're up there is, fuck, man, I might as well stand for something even if it ain't, I don't mean shit. Because I just feel worthless. So if I sit there and fucking burn some things down and fight the power, I'll feel more worthy. These are just my ideas. But I honestly think that we should truly pay homage to the real heroes out there. To the true heroes. The ones that are actually delivering the information that is waking up the masses. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about David Icke. I mean, where would this world be without David Icke? And all the wisdom he's been sharing with us for the last 30 years. And the only thing he received out of it was getting called a fucking loony bin. How about Max Egan? You know? How about Max Egan? I support Max. Max is a good guy. He just wants to share the information that he's acquired. Just in case maybe it's something that you missed. Which it probably is because it's never covered in the mainstream media. Pay attention to the people that are banned out there. Alex Jones? Yeah, his shit's pretty far out there. But someone's got to cover it. And you're so manipulated and you're so conditioned that when you hear some fucking devil worshipping, cutting off, I don't even want to get into it because it's sickening. You just want to write it off. Oh, that's like fucking some Hollywood shit. That's just movie shit. That shit ain't real. Keep on telling yourself that story. And I'll just keep on telling myself this whole COVID thing. It's just a fucking dream. It's not even real. But I just want to say thank you to David Icke, Max Egan, Alex Jones, and that other guy that Alex Jones fucking fucks with. You know, honestly, I'm not a bandwagon ass dude. You know, I don't sit there and praise people, and I'll congratulate them. But I don't ride nobody's dick. You know? No role model. That's how I roll. I am my greatest role model. And it's funny because you'll know if you're a leader or not. How do you know? You'll get around an individual and they'll say, maybe they stand for something and they preach it and they stand by it and they got a passion for it. And they'll be like, I'm your leader. No, you're not. You're cool. You're really cool. But you're not my leader. I don't have a leader. My leader is the Holy Spirit. That's who my leader is. I don't follow no fucking human. You know, if they got something that resonates with my soul, I just know that I was meant to hear it. And thank you. But I don't have no fucking leader. I am my leader. And if you are your leader, you would know it. Because when someone says, oh, I'm your leader, first thing you think is, I don't feel like you're my leader. I mean, you know, you got some good ideas and that's cool, but I'd rather lead myself. Just in case something goes wrong, I have nobody else to blame but me. You know? Stand up for your own. So when it comes time, there's no one to point the finger at. But in times, y'all, you don't believe it? If you're one of them that are waiting for this to go back to normal, I'd go fucking buy a headstone and a casket. Because that's the only way you're getting out of here. That's the new norm. So quit fearing death. Find out where you stand in this. And just share. If you're compelled to share. And you'll know. You'll know. You'll see a group of individuals and you'll have that voice like, man, For some reason, I think these people need to hear about this, but I'm too weak. I'm too scared. I'm too cowardly to just walk up to a random group of individuals and share what's on my mind. Even if it's with the purpose of just enlightening an individual, inspiring him. What's wrong with that? You'd have to ask yourself, if all you're doing is there try to give somebody a piece of valuable information and maybe inspire them to do something great, what do you have to feel insecure about? That they're going to tell you to fuck off and, God, you're a lame. You know, who cares? They ain't ready for it. There's a lot of individuals that ain't going to be ready for what you have. But you just got to just keep on going. You can't let them stop you. Keep going. There's going to be so many. And that's the one thing I have to, not everybody. You know what? I'm just going to assume I'm going to make an ass out of me. I'm going to make an ass out of you. And I'm just going to assume. Just assume. I lost my train of thought, but I walk up. Why are you so insecure? Why are we so insecure about walking up to a group of individuals if it's just to talk about something that's going to empower them? Shouldn't you want to do that? And why is that little voice in your head scared of that? What could it possibly be scared of? And next time you want to go talk to an individual, but there's some type of fear or insecurity, I want you to feel that and ask, what am I really fearing? What am I really insecure about? Because it's not talking to this person. Something deeper than that I'm not seeing. So, please, bring it to my conscious awareness. Ask and you shall receive. People don't realize that. And if you don't believe me, we'll do a little exercise to end this video. I want everybody to think about one answer that they want for them. Not about this world, not about this universe, nothing. It has to be strictly about them. Like, why am I here? Or why did this happen? Or whatever it is. And then genuinely communicate to spirit and ask them for this answer. Your higher self. Say, higher self, this answer will truly serve me, and I feel like I'll be more equipped to handle what I came to handle. So if you could please deliver this message, however you want to, a way that will be understanding to me, a way that I will see it, and it will connect to me. And it will send you, and you're going to doubt it. You're going to keep on asking, keep coming, and then eventually it's going to be like, you know what? I could fucking sit there and come down to planet Earth in a globe of light, and you could see this whole thing unfold and tell you who you are, and you'd still look at me crazy and be like, I don't believe it. That's what the news is for. If you want anybody to believe anything, just put it on the news. Just put it on the news. Fuck. Now ask, am I one of them individuals? Am I one of those individuals that need to see it on the news in order for it to feel true? And if so, why? Where did I allow this conditioning to happen? Why did I sell myself so short? Because it's easy. It's easy to just, oh, it's on the news. Oh, it's truth. I'll accept it. That's the easy way, rather than saying, oh, that shit just don't seem right. Hold up, let me jump on my little motherfucking, my little Palm Pilot. And well, Alex Jones says they're baby rapers and that they're here to manipulate us all and rule the planet. Well, that seems kind of far out as well, but I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to make a decision, you know, fucking warriors of God fighting the evil, all dressed up in blue uniforms. The heroes. Or is it scapegoats and papsies just playing their part as the puppet and supporting all these damn fucking pedophilia Satanists. It's weird. You know, even when you refer to like Satanists and Luciferianism, a lot of people don't even know that it is. Like I say, I'm a Luciferian, right? All of a sudden you think I'm a devil worshiper. Because you were programmed to think anything that has to do with Lucifer has to do with the devil. But that's just your social conditioning. That's just the conditioning that you received from church and your family. But really, Luciferianism is like a worship to the material world, because Lucifer is the light bearer. He's the master. He is the light bearer of the material world, meaning he brings it into manifestation. And if you don't believe me, you could look it up as well. So whenever you sit there and pray for like a car or a house or something of material, and you think you're praying to God, you might just be praying to Lucifer, because Lucifer is the guardian of the material realm. But we were never taught that. But I don't even know. These are just the things that I come across. And if you want more information about all this, I would check out the book, The Christ Blueprint, 13 Steps to Christ Consciousness. Gets into the lineage, the Christ lineage, right? Because Christ isn't a name. Christ is a level. It's a level of awareness. Christ, oneness, love, divine love. Fourth density, baby. So, I think everybody should take the time to enlighten one another before we go. You know, because I could even be wrong. And if I am, please correct me. But this is just what I read in the book. Not that I fucking do any of that. Honestly, like, I reflect back on, like, Wicca and, you know, witchcraft and, you know, alchemy and things like that. And, you know, you think of witchcraft as, like, evil and this and this and that. But it's the same thing as you grabbing your crystal and asking spirit to use it to help, to assist you with your healing. They just grab a bunch of herbs, a bunch of permission slips, and they put it in a certain order, and they follow this order. And because they follow this order, it assists with them creating the belief within their mind that this is actually going to attract it. So all this witchcraft thing, I believe, is no different than anything else in life. We're all materialists, so we use material in order to manifest. But you could have done that with your mind without the rosemary, without the frog piss and fucking bull testicle, whatever you use in your rituals. I don't know. This video's all over the place, but you'll get the hint. The world ain't what you thought it was. It's not. And the moment that you wake up to that, and you say, okay, now this is what it is, what am I going to do about it? How do you feel about it? Are you waiting for it to go back to normal? I'd buy another mask. But while you do that, love yourself.